Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. I'm Dingus Stux, your host on Krasno-News, and today we're about to dive into something you don't see often. A nation built in days, survived wars and betrayal, and now making a comeback for a third generation. But before we get into that, first allow me to introduce our very honorable guest, the Glava of Krasnorechye. Welcome.
Hello, thank you. Yes, I am Yaroslav, the Glava of Krasnorechye, the co-founder of the nation, and we will be leading the third generation on Eternal MC.
It is a real pleasure to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Let's jump right into it with the questions everyone's probably asking. What is Krasnorechye?
Well, Krasnorechye is a nation founded by me and my fellow comrades back in April of 2025 on the server called Block Hero, where we all united forces to rise a city of over 50 people not in a matter of months, if not weeks and even days. This nation and its ideas have lived long, later moving on to other servers to establish itself and its dominance on them. As of right now, over 100 comrades are with us ready for survival on Eternal MC.
Impressive. And how did this nation come to exist?
Krasnorechye was founded on an island inside of a river by me, inspired from another big successful town at the time, Little Town. After the city establishment and reaching mass population, we declared ourselves a republic and have developed the lands and people around us.
What makes Krasnorechye different from other nations?
Krasnorechye is a nation that hasn't given up in any situation, never, even when we were in the losing position. Our spirits were high and we defended our homeland. Some of these occasions can be the invasion of Astrios that has happened twice, first of which we have repelled. Also, when a coalition was formed against us, we haven't given up. We've grown and integrated the town into our new republic. Even when the staff of the server were against us, we didn't give up and managed to stay intact and just grow our size.
Now, there's been a lot of outside speculation about your leadership, so let's clear things up. How does the government of Krasnorechye actually function?
Many foreigners have spread misinformation about us, saying we're a complete communist dictatorship, but this is not true. Krasnorechye is a nation with lifetime leaders, but to contrast to other dictatorships, we have a parliament that approves most of the laws and action the nation does. As well as before enacting things, we ask for public opinion on these things, which has led to an amazing 68% majority vote in keeping the leaders in current parliament.
Alrighty, let's talk about the Astrios conflict. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Astrios is a province of me and my dear comrade Purpur, established out of Senza and Oak City inside of the Twilight Federation. I was the co-founder and leader along with Purpur of this great province, under leadership of which we established 3 additional towns and acquired 30 new residents spread around the place. But a grave mistake I did was introduce a certain fellow to the government, named Alfium. He took control over Novigrad, a city in the Senza part of the province, later proclaiming its independence from Senza and gaining total leadership, even though in the initial poll his power control was declined and had to remain with me, where he coerced me into giving up power. Later, he started moving into the Senza land, expanding his part towards us to cause chaos, which later led to false claims, and later he has kicked me out of my own province, the one I have welcomed him with open arms.
With over 100 members preparing for Generation 3, what's next for Krasnorechye on Eternal MC?
In the third generation, we expect this nation to surpass all of the previous nations, all of the previous generations combined. With this many members, we have grown a very strong and big community, and we will just rise and make this server great.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's interview. I'd like to sincerely thank our guests for taking the time to join us and share their insights. Again, I'm your host Dingus Stux on Krasno-News. See you next time. Thank you all very much for watching and being a part of the conversation. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, as that will help you stay up to date with our latest interviews, breaking news, and in-depth coverage. Stay informed and stay engaged.